Hi. So, I said I wasn't gonna stream today, since Thanksgiving and all. Oh, look! I finally got it! Rewards for the Employee of the Month Dream Snap Challenge. Thank you for playing the Employee of the Month challenge and sharing your creativity with other Disney Dreamlight Valley players. You scored 56.79 and ranked 4,118. That's the best I've ever done. No, I read that wrong. 41,181 is still the best I've ever done. You can claim 1,200 moonstones, and you will receive 157 pixel dust. Pretty cool, huh? Yes. I'm pretty much happy as long as I get, 1,000 something. So, just double checking. Yeah, just double checking. Yeah, the Fiery Plains and Mount Olympus. And Sam is on the back of my chair. But I am planning to... Whoa! Are they arguing again or what? Or did somebody do an update overnight and... 74 out of 230. Anyway, or did somebody do an update overnight that, actually kicked in by itself? I don't know. Oh, I think he wanted breakfast. See, these are pretty. What color are they? They're crimson. The crimson eternal poppies. At the moment, I don't need these. I just don't like seeing them in suspended animation. I mean, that's fine. They're supposed to be. I love that it catches them. Okay. I just feel bad for them when they're in suspended animation. So, my program... Yeah, I guess we'll go around like that. No, actually, we'll go around like that. Anyway, my program said that I was supposed to get back what I did before. I mean, not what I did before. Oh yeah, it's supposed to... Okay. I just woke up, sorry. So I'm supposed to get back what I did before. sometime today. But I haven't gotten it back yet because that's exactly the same number as it yesterday. You know, because it's supposed to be used as a voiceover program. And I am using it as a voiceover to voice my whole entire book, and oh yeah, and it doesn't seem to want to Sammy's got the zoomies. Honey, don't you wake up Daddy. Told you he gets to sleep in. I think he woke up Daddy. Oh wait, a mild thing. I am complaining about it. Maybe it's like an invisible force field that Hades put up to drive Maleficent crazy. I don't know. They love. I'm gonna double check which one it is. Baby Pegasus. Yeah, Mediterranean salad. Love Mediterranean salad. Okay, so I felt bad because I didn't have a video for yesterday. And then I did, but I posted it so late that, like, nobody was going to be able to see it. You know, I posted it, well, not nobody. You know, like, probably only people in Hawaii were going to be able to see it. Come on, I just need one fuchsia poppy. Oh, and they only... Okay, so the fiery plains. Oh, the fiery plain. Oh, yeah, okay. Looking in... Okay, Mount Olympus, yeah. That's all of this. But since I'm not finding one there... There's supposed to be one over here. So used to walking past the flowers. Okay, so all of a sudden, those are acting like they're supposed to. Yeah, because the night thorns and the,
You! I got a deal for
invite the villainous pair to the gathering, deliver the invitation to Maleficent in her castle. Deliver the invitation to Hades.
you. Made it. Shocking. Good. So here's the deal.
Pirate, what's this? An apology from Maleficent? Yeah, not likely. Wait a second. Is this an invitation? Do you like the little blue flame we added? I gotta admit, it's a great touch. Zeus could never manage that kind of class.
You gotta be kidding me.
But hold on. What do you invite me to? Merlin's retirement bash? It's a very important meeting with the lore keeper.
What a bonny bright day!
We need your help to stop the Never After. Let me see here. We invite you to the first meeting of the Grand Council of the Never After. We can't do it without you. You know, I would like to deal with all of the ink around here. It's really messing up the ambiance. But before I RSVP to this thing, I've got one question. Is Maleficent going to be there? She's going to be there, Hades. Ugh! I knew there had to be a catch. Okay, wait. Fine, don't come. Enjoy rolling over a kingdom flooded in ink. Hey, that ink isn't my doing. You know, she's the one who started all this. Everything was going great until she put some kind of whammy on me. Then all that ink started showing up on Mount Olympus. Maleficent cursed Mount Olympus? That's weird. I'll ask her about it. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be real forthcoming about that. Look, I'll show up at this little shindig to help fix the Never After, but once that's done, Maleficent had better stay out of my territory.
See you later.
As long as I got a yes. Okay, do I need to collect nutmeg and stuff? Need trumpet snails. Ooh, I'm 4 away. Okay. Reorder stories. Feed the baby dragons. Craft slow traps. Yeah, we need some more in that area with the yellow, frogs. Harvest porcini. Those are those little mushrooms. Sell gems from the Vale. That's taken a long time. Because it has to be specifically those ones that only show up in the Vale. Cook with Storybook Vale fruit. Harvest persimmons. Oh yeah, I need to harvest the persimmons. Harvest sour berries. Mine opal and magma and pure ice. Yeah, so I need persimmons, sour berries, porcini. Oh, and the Cape gooseberries. Okay. I was just seeing if there was reason to. Because we already have. Okay, what are those? Nutmeg. Okay, I don't need nutmeg anymore. What will I do if I want to fill a large chest with them? I need to go to Maleficent. Yeah, before she gets jealous. Okay, so if I get a little lost along the way, I just opened it last night. Okay, I'm gonna pick that up because it keeps looking like a piece of paper. Wait. That's what. Okay. So, memories. We've got 4 out of 4 on those. We're still missing 3 of these. only one problem. They forgot something. Because, Maleficent's throne room had that, but then it had like a giant mosh pit down here for the minions.
Yes?
Why, what's this? Some sort of invitation? We humbly request your attendance. My attendance where? Ink is still spilling all over the Vale. We need your help to stop the Never After. We invite you to the first meeting of the Grand Council of the Never After. Please meet us in the Library of Lore. You want me to descend from my castle and mingle with the rabble? We need your help, Maleficent. We can't do it without you. I suppose you're all hopeless, lost without me, aren't you?
Oh.
I have only one question. Will Hades be there? Yes, he will. Ah. You want me to waste a moment more in the presence of that fool? Put aside your feud with Hades, just for now, please. You'll be the real guest of honor. Put aside my feud. Hades started all of this. He put a curse on my castle. The ink appeared here before anywhere else in the Vale. That's strange. Hades told me that you started the feud with that, and that the ink started appearing on Mount Olympus first. And you believe that fiery fool? You are far more naive than I thought, pirate. Still, I will attend your little gathering and help you set the Vale right, but only so that I may remind everyone who is the rightful ruler of the Vale.
Farewell.
The answer's still me. Okay. Wow. This isn't taking very long. This is nice. So, I thought I would go and make, a shorter video than I have been for Dreamlight Valley. And then, well, then I have to adult because I have to make sure I have some kind of clothes for, later today. I know, laundry on Thanksgiving, but I meant to do it yesterday, and I didn't get a chance because my sister got on and, you always stop and talk when it's family, so. Maleficent and Hades have agreed to meet. They have, but something a little funny came up when I talked to both of them. They both blamed the other for starting the feud. Are you sure the Never After is connected with them? More finger pointing, of course. We should have expected as much. Why does it feel like the lore keeper is the one that's having the... You know, the lore keeper's the one that, I hope I'm not right. That, you know, the lore keeper, you know, just tried to blame it on the villains, but she did it. I'm not so sure about that. Maleficent and Hades both said that the ink started showing up before their feud began. Why, they must be mistaken. The Never After is surely connected to their feud. If it isn't, then I'm afraid I don't have the faintest clue what's really causing all this trouble. No, this must be the doing of those vile villains. Oh dear. Speaking of which, the mistress of all evil has finally taken it upon herself to come down from her castle. And Hades is sure to be here at any moment. Let the first meeting of the Grand Council of the Never After begin. If the fireballs start to fly, do be sure to duck.
Ta-da! Took you long enough.
This is a pleasant surprise.
Watch as the Mistress of all evil and the Lord of the Underworld finally meet. Ah, Maleficent, you and your... Oh, you're looking good, or whatever he says. My appearance isn't the point here. Yeah, I'm ad-libbing, because it didn't stay on the screen long enough, so why bother? I've discovered that there's a deeper magic at work. Deeper magic? What are we talking about here? Something is wrong with the Vale. Something beyond the two of us. I'm willing to overlook your disrespect for now. Because if we don't set aside this dispute, there may not be a Vale left to rule over. Hey, if you're willing to let bygones be bygones temporarily, I guess I can too. Aww.
What?
Excuse me, what happened?
It's you. Great.
So Maleficent up and disappeared, huh? You know, I thought I'd be happier about this. Maybe you've secretly grown to appreciate her? What? Yeah, if you believe that, I've got a Parthenon to sell you.
Nice.
I could go my whole eternal life without ever wanting to see Maleficent again. Trust me. Why do I think he secretly likes her? Thing is, the way she just disappeared kind of bugs me. I may not like her, but I gotta admit, she's tough. If something made her disappear like that, well, my guess is that I'm next on the chopping block. Then I'd be rid of both of you. Sounds great! I'm kidding. Hades, are you actually scared? I won't let that happen. Sure, yeah, but how exactly are you gonna stop it if Maleficent couldn't? We've got to figure out what happened to Maleficent and maybe that runaway princess she's always complaining about, too. But until you do that, I'm gonna enjoy running this place on my own. Maybe I'll just mosey on up to Mal's castle. As long as you play nice, we can work together. Hey, if I could play nice with Maleficent, I can play nice with anybody. If you figure out where Maleficent went, you let me know, will ya? Whatever's going on, I'll get to the bottom of it. Guess that means figuring out what happened to Princess Aurora.
Yada yada, fine print, boilerplate, blah, blah. Okay, good, we're done.
For some reason, I think Princess Aurora is the Lore Keeper, and the Lore Keeper is Princess Aurora. I've been thinking that for a while. But she doesn't sound like Princess Aurora, so... Oh, wait. Hold on, I need to do something real quick. I will be right back. In my opinion, that did not help. It just made it worse. What I just did. Oh dear. The feud between Maleficent and Hades has resolved at last. But the Never After rages harder than ever. What happened to Maleficent? The tiles on the floor began to glow. The ones that formed the shape of Princess Aurora's face. I sensed that to solve this once and for all, you will need to find Princess Aurora. Until we discover more, keep tending to the Vale, pirate. I'm sure clues are bound to turn up eventually. Okay, so that's where the last three... There he goes. Archimedes, come here. And I know Archimedes is a Disney character because of Sword and Stone, and Hedwig is not, but that's the only white snowy owl I know. Well... So, the dress that I'm wearing right now is my Thanksgiving dress. Okay, so we came to an end. If I would have known it was going to be that easy, I would have done it last night. So, notice there's turkey legs all around, and then every food that I could think of. Candy in the front, my hero cookies in the back. Now I'm showing you because it's about to disappear. Because I am done for the day. I mean, you know, on this game. I'm gonna play some other ones. But like I said, I am gonna put some laundry in just to make sure I've got something to wear. So what are we gonna do? That's not gonna help. There we go. Okay, so we'll start out with the shoes. They're gonna be... Guess they're gonna be this red. It doesn't look red, that looks orange. Yeah, okay, red. And then we're gonna... was it under nature? Huh. Thought we had Christmas trees last year. And then this one. Do I have a Christmas hat? Apparently not. I better make it red first. It looks like the Christmas tree is falling over. Oh yeah, that's what I want my Christmas tree to look like. Like it really fell over. Notice I'm being sarcastic. I think last year that's all I had. Oh, and um in the link of the description, there's a Bewitched channel on YouTube, and they have the I can't remember what season it is. I think it's oh well, they had Tabitha, so if that helps. Anyway, I left a link to that because, you know, some people like to watch videos of the holiday. And after you're done... Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to go on here and see... I'm gonna have to go on here and see if I can get the parade. I don't think I can. One year it was really cool because my husband found it like 2 days later, but at least we got to watch it. Oh! And if not, I can always queue up the one that I got last year or the year before that. With Mario Lopez, you know. Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. Okay. And now we need to attack the dress. There are literally 50 motifs in this dress. Why did I do that? That we're not gonna do. Oh. Okay, so if you saw my outfit just now on my character, that's left over from yesterday. No, I think the day before that. It took forever to put together, and it just, you know, I just destroyed it. No. I know what I'm looking for, I just can't find it right now. No. Well, obviously not. Ooh, it's a small world. That's good for another time. And if that's not too detailed, that'd be a great way to make it look like I'm shot or something. Why would you put that on there? I think it's a black hole, but... Okay, it would not be under food. That is not actually a character. That's more of a flourish. Okay, I think I'm missing something. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, right there. Come on. Okay, y'all really need to work on how the flourish, the motifs work on Xbox, because it's really annoying. Make it like a click system. Well, it goes up here. Oh wait, yeah. I had to do the... See, that's the problem. I wanted to do these and those. Wait, no, I wanna... why would that go like that? I need it on both. So it's been getting really cold at night, but then like during the day, the house holds in the heat. So, here. And, well, it's not perfect, but if you don't look at the dress specifically from that angle, it's okay. Problem is that this one next to it isn't going to be that easy. And what's up with it not going, you know, it doesn't go it doesn't connect up. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh. Well, now it kind of looks like it's on purpose. Okay, and then where did I see snowflakes? here. Well, we didn't go down this one earlier. But that's not it. Oh, I think that's Stitch's ship. I'm like, what's the Starship Enterprise doing here? But I think it's Stitch's ship. What the heck? I know we had snowflakes. We had some kind of snow. No. Celestial? No. Great, now I don't know where I was. Oh, shapes. No, it wasn't. Symbols? Oh, I was gonna say, oh, now we need to go and do the other side, and that doesn't make any sense. Because there is no sleeve on the other side. Although they say every snowflake is different. I've got to use what I've got. Huh. Looked so much better before I... made it where I could see it better. Okay, so I don't like the skirt. It's gonna have to be snowflakes. I think that'll work better. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Okay, so my sister was on my live stream here, and I totally missed her. I wasn't paying attention at all, and I feel bad. Okay, so now, oops, that's not what I wanted. So now we can go and put little snowflakes. Well, apparently you don't get little on this skirt, but oh, you just don't get little on the bottom part of the skirt. I wanted to go and take oh, well, I guess hold on. Chris. Hey! Atheist phone? Dress. Spelled dress just fine, but then I went and tried to put in Christmas, and it's like, oh no, you gotta take that T out of there. It's like, excuse me? I know what I want to put in, huh? I don't know if I can do this exactly the way I want to do it. I'm gonna try. Okay, so... See, I didn't want to do that because Christmas isn't about the snow. You know, like, Christmas isn't about the snow, it's about the tree. You know, I just thought of something. I would like to go and take 2 episodes of a certain TV show, but just part of it, mind you. I want to take... How come it's showing up huge there and it's showing up little over here? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I want to take part of the one episode and put it together with the part of the other episode. And I think it's really funny that the person... Okay, so in, I think season 6, they have a Full House. They have Stephanie spouting, let's, buy as many gifts as possible and cram them under that Christmas tree. Something like that, And she's like, going, as she puts it, present crazy. And, okay, so it looks like it's gonna work out the way I had to work it because it's the stress. Apparently this dress has a few little quirks I wasn't expecting, but... Yeah, I've always been able to put everything else on this dress. I figured she's gonna be freezing her butt off if I wear it too much, so... Okay, let's see if we can... Anyway, but the one in episode 2, season 2, is a much better... it's a much better representation. That's not what I said. A much better representation of the idea of Christmas, Okay, so I got a crazy idea on this one. There. I got a really crazy idea on this one. Food. Well, No, I need the nature part first. No, it's not nature. You know what? Why don't we just do it the hard way? Might work better. Less stressful. So, I was going to try to make this only a half an hour, but then it took a little longer than a half an hour to do what we were doing. And then, you know, the dress has to be done. Because she's not going to be seen until tomorrow morning. So... So, where I grew up... why don't we do this one instead? Where I grew up is... yeah, Target. The Target store always had... always had... It'll make sense in a minute, I think. Always had gingerbread cookies available to buy, of course, on, at their, not deli, that's the wrong word, but, food court, yeah, food court. You could buy gingerbread cookies, and they were really good. You know, like we never had gingerbread cookies until Target had them. And my mom bought them, oops. My mom bought them, and she gave me part of it, and I'm like, oh, this is good, you know. So, where did I just find that? Oh, yeah. Okay. I think she was doing the bell ringing for Salvation Army. And in some places, I don't know if it's all places, so I'm going to say some. If you are the top earner on, with your bucket, you get a free turkey. Now, I don't think that's going to be a good thing, so it's already messed up a little bit. Although one year they had so many turkeys that, where we grew up, one year they had so many turkeys that everybody got one, and the top earner got like 2, something like that. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Top earner got 2, or like I said, it was that, everybody got one, and because, my aunt and uncle used to both do it. I only did it the one year that they were paying people, because, I found out after I did that, after I did that year, I was coming home with a headache, just about every single time. So I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I can't do this again. And they go and, you know, you're not supposed to sit down. If you see someone sitting down while they're doing the bell ringing, then they're going against policy. Because they want you to be out there and look all sad and pathetic and you know, get more money in your bucket. And you're not really supposed to have Christmas music either. You know, they want you out there trying to get that money. It makes sense, but, you know, like, you're out there trying to, and I think we weren't supposed to say Merry Christmas, but some of us said it anyway. See, it's like cockeyed and stuff. It's not okay. But I'm gonna make it look like it's on purpose, so. Really? Ew, no. Not supposed to be touching. There you go. So I had an idea, and then I was like, I don't think I can pull it off. I did forget somebody. I might be able to pull it off. I don't know. He's definitely a food. This is why I brought up the gingerbread cookies. Oh, that would be even better. No, I don't think he fits. Yeah, he doesn't exactly fit. Darn it. I guess it's just gonna have to be... That's not what I meant. Oh, wait. Let's go back in there real quick and I'll show you the other choices. Okay, so for a long dress, you know, when it's like really freaking cold outside. So got this one. Notice nothing connects here either. I would really love it if they'd fix that. And then there's... I didn't put very much effort into that, did I? We'll try to fix it. And then... I like this. It's more 4th of July, but I figure we're magical, and that's a snowflake, so... So, yeah. I'm gonna put this one back on. And... Okay. So, please buy my books from Amazon. I know, I'm begging. Please. We cannot afford presents for our kids this year. We can't even afford their birthday, so, but, you know, there's even more kids that aren't gonna have any presents. I know my kids are gonna have presents. But, and really, they're, you know, our kids aren't really kids anymore. You know, one's a teenager and the other one's, older than 20. And, yeah. You know, but then there's like that little 4-year-old out there who may get nothing if we don't donate. So, very soon, I'm thinking, you know, they're gonna have Toys for Tots and angel trees and all that neat stuff. I don't understand how it works though, because, you know, how do they get the kids the stuff before, you know, before it's not Christmas Day anymore? Or does it show up later and they're like, well, at least I got something, you know? I don't know how that works. So anyway, but I'm not gonna be able to donate anything unless, you know, people buy my books. So I would really like to be able to do that. And I want to, you know, I want to be the crazy person who goes to like 5 different stores and, you know, like 5 different stores, get 5 turkeys from every single one, or whatever's allowed, because 5 turkeys just seems excessive. But anyway, and donate it to the food bank. I think that would be really awesome. And boxes of stuffing and canned olives and you know, everything that would make it really awesome for people on Christmas Day. Unless you have your meal on Christmas Eve, and then, you know. But anyway, so please buy my books on Amazon. You type in Tina Rash Books, TinaRashBooks, and you should find Pirate's Daughter, Misfortune, Hard Times, Esperanza's Party. I wish I could finish that right now. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it, but, you know, I'm really, really close. Got like 7.5 pages in the next chapter, and then there's 8.5 pages, but then like the next one's 5.5 and 4.5, something like that. Anyway. So, you know, it's not very long. I could probably, you know, do the rest of that book in just a few days. Anyway. Oh, and Adopted Coral. And the Island. Pirate's Daughter, Misfortune, and Hard Times all talk about the adults in our book, well, the others become adults later, but anyway, the captain and her boyfriend, gonna be husband later, and the first mate, and how they all got onto the ship. And then the book after that I haven't finished yet, called Finding Love, and it's not necessarily that. Okay, so Jake met Michelle on his 16th birthday. Well, technically they met when they were on ship when they were really little, but he re-met her. He re-met her when they were 16. And like, his friends are totally amazed because, Jake's kind of shy. He's dancing with her, he's, kissing her, all that stuff. And, they stay together, and just before she turns 18, something horrible happens and she has to go live with her aunt. And I'm talking like 2 weeks. And that part of the story was, came from a unhappy place, a very unhappy place. But anyway, so she has to go live with her aunt. Well, so she's living with her aunt for 2 weeks, and it's Christmas Day, and instead of the surprise that her aunt was gonna come up with, the aunt had already set it up and everything. They were gonna go to Australia. I don't remember if they were gonna move to Australia or if they were gonna just drop Michelle off, but I think they were gonna move to Australia. And she'd already sent all the stuff over there and everything. And then there's a knock at the door. Well, the knock at the door ends up... You know what? I just noticed you could see her skirt. I really don't like that. Her skirt oughta down. But anyway, so the knock at the door was a not pleasant person, and he shoots the aunt and takes Michelle for himself. And they go to his pirate ship, and that's where she lives for the next couple of years. Or no, I'm sorry. No, she gets sold to Shatana's. And that's where she lives for the next couple of years. And then Jake has to go and try to find her again. He's like, he's telling them, I don't know if he was telling Hayden or Jane. Anyway, he was telling somebody that he has to go look for her. And like the day that they were supposed to show up, he gets a letter. They finally received the letter in the mail, and it said that they were coming, and he's all excited, and at the end of the day, didn't show up. So he doesn't know what happened, and then later he gets a note showing almost exactly where Michelle is. He knows that she's in a certain area in France, but she got stopped from filling in the rest of it. But at least it was something. So yeah, you'll have to read the book to find out if he finds her. And what little surprise she might have. Actually, it's a big surprise. What surprise she might have when he does. So, anyway, there's those three. And then there's Esperanza's party and the island where Morgan and Hayden's daughter is trying to catch the eye. Well, she's trying to catch the whole guy, and I mean the whole man and young man. But she's trying to catch the eye of William. William's the first mate. William and his wife Kat, K-A-T. Their son Sean. Sean is twins with Jesse, but that's not the point here. And all the stuff that they have to go through to get to the part where she's gonna set this up to catch his eye. I should have put more stuff in there, where they're like more stuff where they're shopping and getting ready and all that, but I don't think that was the idea. But I think it would fluff it out more, because it's not even 300 pages. Because the original idea, I didn't think I was gonna write like I do now, but the original idea was to write an interesting book that was 300 pages or more, so so when that English teacher out there somewhere goes, okay, class, we're going to read a book, and it has to be 300 pages or more, because that's what one of my high school teachers did to me, there'd be something interesting to read. I mean, I'm sure there was a bunch of stuff interesting to read, but I didn't know about any of it at the time, and I was still reading Nancy Drew. I love Nancy Drew. And I did not think about, if you take, although we couldn't find that one, but anyway, so I like the Nancy Drew Files series. They were white books when I bought them. Later they came out with maybe this one's blue because part of the cover was blue, or maybe this one's pink or purple, or whatever. They came out with different colors, but when I was reading them, they were white books, and sometimes it was really weird, because sometimes they were in the kids section and sometimes they were in the teenager section. But either way, at the library. But it was really weird. Anyway, I was gonna make this short. Well, it's gonna be shorter than it has been. Anyway. So I didn't know that you could, say, take number 48, 49, and 50, which were all connected. I didn't know that you could do that and call it a book, because, you know what? I don't even know where we were. Where she was in that book. But I know in number 48, I thought it was so weird. I was having a dream at one point before I even read this book. I had not read number 48, A Date with Deception. And the reason why I remember that is because me and my mom together had borrowed a bunch of books. A bunch of Nancy Drew books from the library, and we were reading them, And then I didn't get to read number 48, A Date with Deception. So, one night I'm having a dream. And this is after reading other Nancy Drew books, I'm sure. But I was having a dream. And, usually the words on the screen, we'll say words on the screen, but, like when you're dreaming, the words that you're trying to read in your dream don't make any sense because, it's like the other half of your brain when you're asleep. Not the half that reads when you're awake. So, usually it doesn't make any sense. Well, this one, it's like I was reading it was like I was reading the book and things were making perfect sense. And then all of a sudden I got this image of, like a stage. I'm looking from down on the regular floor, but, there was a stage and there was a piano, and that's where the evidence was. And then I finally got to read it years later, and that's exactly where it was. Sorry if I just spoiled it for somebody, but it's exactly where it was. It was so weird. And the words were making perfect sense. I don't know if I was having, like some kind of weirdness or if that's the way it works in my brain because I'm an author, Anyway, so Esperanza's Party, and then the sequel to Esperanza's Party, and it's like, okay, so it's kind of like Harry Potter where it's like, 1 through 7, or the movies 1 through 7A, and then there was 7B. But anyway, they're connected. They're directly connected. It's not like, oh, and a few years later, this is what happened. It's, right after that. It's like, it's like when there's a 2-part episode on a TV show, they're going to be connected. So, anyway. Like the first episode of Buffy. It ends with her in this coffin thing, and she's kind of looking up at the ceiling, and then the bad guy comes. Wah! He's a vampire. Wah! And you're like, I wonder what's going to happen. So then you go and watch the next episode, and you're like, oh, that's what's going to happen. Okay. So anyway, the island, they're going back across the ocean so they can, they've gone to Esperanza's Party, they've gone to New York, and they're going back home so everybody can go back to school again. And and Sean and Jesse get really super bored, and they're putting on a knife juggling show. Well, while they're doing this knife juggling show, I think Travis was at the helm, and he ended up having to go to the bathroom. So, I know I don't usually talk about that on my stream, but anyway, he ended up having to go to the bathroom, and Luke took his place. Well, Luke started watching the show more than paying attention to where he was steering, and they get stuck on that sandbar. So then Sean and Jesse, look out over the island. They report that it was a sandbar, and they're like, you know what? I really want to go explore that. So they get permission to go and explore, and they get all their weapons, and, they go into the kitchen and get some, some kind of, like, snack foods, crackers, cheese, salami, stuff like that. And Pepper's like, that is not a dinner. and they tease Pepper that, you know, they just didn't have enough time to make a turkey and stuffing and all that stuff. Which is kind of funny because today's Thanksgiving. So my aunt is having, or my aunt and my two uncles, they're having ham, and they're gonna go to their landlord's house to have Thanksgiving. You know, because he had nobody to spend the day with, so they volunteered. I thought that was really cool too. But anyway, so they go out and start exploring the island, and then, you know, there's all these really big, wide trees. You know, they're like 4 to 6 foot wide. You know, they're huge trees. And so all of the trees that they go by, Sean goes on the right side and Jesse goes on the left side. I don't think I explained that very well, so if that needs to be re-explained in the book, I will fix it. I've been making little changes here and there, and then I will post the finished project back in Amazon. I mean, back on Amazon again. There's just some little things, you know, like Jesse reasoned, and then somebody said something, and then Jesse reasoned. You know, it's stupid. But anyway, so you know, when Sean gets to the other side of the tree, you know, Jesse pretends like he isn't there, and then when Sean starts to panic, he jumps out and goes, "Boo!" Well, he does that to one more tree, and, you know, Sean yells at him that he's been jumping out at him the last 5 or 6 or whatever it was trees, and, you know, stop it. So they continued on, and it happens again. You know, Sean comes out on the other side, Jesse didn't. But when Sean goes back the other way, because, you know, maybe Jesse's stepping up his game and, you know, gonna follow him around on the right side and yell boo, Jesse's not there. And then Sean takes that one more step, and he's hoisted into the air by his ankle. I don't even remember what ankle. Maybe right, maybe left. I'm kind of thinking left, though. Anyway, all his weapons, you know, fall out of his backpack. You know, like his sword and his gun and stuff. And then they are, you know, and then he sees, you know, all these women, Amazons, step into view, and Jesse is being held by one lady, you know, right behind the crowd. And Sean's, you know, Jesse's able to shut off his, you know, because they say twins have, like, twin power, so, like, you know, one could be on one side of the wall and one could be on the other, and they could still talk. So I put that in there. I like the idea. So I really like that idea. But Jesse's able to turn it off. Sean isn't. So, like, if you know, okay, so, like, if Ashley's in her room and Sean and Jesse lived in the room next door, and Sean went to go kiss Ashley, Jesse would be hearing everything through the twin power. So anyway, So, you know, those two are directly connected. And then there's Adopted Coral, which is a book about my cat, and I'm not entirely sure what I put in there. I know, it sounds totally unprofessional, right? But I don't have a copy of it because I was like, I need, you know, I'm trying to conserve space on my computer, and I think that number went up. Anyway, I was trying to conserve space on my computer, so I just deleted it. So I'm not entirely sure what's in that book, but it's pretty good, and it's a kid's book. It's, you know, definitely children friendly. You know, I try to use as small words as possible, so, you know, so kids could try to read it. You know, it might be an I can read book for a child. It's not really that basic. It's not like, you know, it's not like Sea Cat or something like that. It's not that basic. It's actually a story. But, yeah, nobody's bought it. So, I don't know what's in it. And then when you look at the ebook, it's not that, you know, it does not look that great. I think it just didn't translate very well into ebook. Or the pictures on my camera weren't that great, although I thought they were, so. Anyway, so you'll find all those. You'll probably find a couple of other people's books, because Rash, you know, his last name is Rash, and then the other lady, I still have yet to figure out how to say her name. I think her last name was Rash also. And you might find Rash Cream, which is stupid, but my sister warned me that you might find something that's not okay. So I'm gonna go on there and look today at some point in time and make sure, you know, make sure that it gets reported, because that is not a book and it needs to be in its own category. And I didn't know that certain companies sold that. There. Okay. So I was looking at Under Her Dress, and the only reason why I was looking at Under Her Dress because there was a black color underneath. And then I realized it was not the gloves, so it had to be like her undershorts, and that's why we angled the way we did. What else? Oh, so my books come in paperback, ebook, and hardback. And I say it that way because that's the way that they originally came out. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell if you're watching me on YouTube. And please, please watch as often as you can, and follow if you're watching me on Twitch at any point in time. I think I'm still trying to get the 3 average viewers, and I know I am still trying to get the 10 chatters at once. Even if I had like a you know, like an hour-long stream and got 10 chatters and went off the thing, that would be great. I think. So, happy Thanksgiving. Let me be the first person to tell you Merry Christmas. And I will see you in the next stream or video. Hey, and we made it under the 2-hour mark. So that's really awesome. And streaming friendly mode is on. Replaces copyrighted music from the game. Don't you think 10 o'clock is a little excessive?